We're a good team. We're a great team. You know, we're one of the best, if not the best Red Sox team ever.
Boston Red Sox, world champions.
Not only did we win a World Series, we changed history. That's what makes this one so much more special.
Hundreds of thousands, if not millions of baseball fans never thought they would see, and it's become reality. Red Sox fan into the clubhouse for the trophy presentation, and now they're coming back out again, celebrating with several thousand Boston fans you can hear. What a surreal sight this has to be for all the Boston fans watching as the trophy gets lifted high into the air. Red Sox fans really enjoying this moment. 2,000 to 3,000 of them still here, gathered atop the third base dugout.
We've had such a huge following. To bring something that hasn't been there for, 86 years, it gives me goosebumps to think about it.
The Boston Red Sox.
First time in 86 years. 86 years.
For these players, this is pretty special given what they know is going on back home right now.
Red Sox Nation is free. 86 years of suffering is over.
86 years. You know how many people died waiting for the World Series?
My father, he's been dead for 12 years. He went his whole life without seeing the World Series championship in the Boston Red Sox hands. I'm going to go lay a flag on his grave.
Excellent.
And dedicate this to him.
The 86 years. And finally, they did it.
The night that the Red Sox and their fans have been waiting for a very, very long time.
We're going to Disney World, man! We're going to Disney World!
We won in St. Louis, and we got to celebrate with each other. But then we got to go back to Boston.
The Red Sox arrived at Fenway about 7:30 this morning. A hero's welcome, and why wouldn't it be? Hundreds of fans waited in the cold for them.
We made that ride in from Logan Airport to Fenway Park hundreds of times over the years, but this time was special.
Coming from the airport to the ballpark, you saw guys hanging off buildings on bridges waving. You can't approach the game and try to play for 86 years. But when you do win and then you look around and see how it affects people, it's pretty cool.
Even the folks at MIT took some time out today to turn their famous dome into a baseball with the Sox logo.
Quite definitively, we can say there is no curse in baseball. After 86 years, next year is finally here, and the curse is gone, that sign's gone, and the Red Sox have proven they got the heart of the nation.
I think the entire country now is marveling at what the Red Sox have done.
This is all of New England. This is not just one state. It's just so fantastic. You couldn't believe it.
We believe! We believe!
Every year we've been out here waiting for the day that this is going to happen. So finally we got it.
Jerry, has it sunk in yet? The Red Sox are world champions.
I think it's going to sink in today. You folks have waited long enough. It's time to party!
But the confetti's starting to fly in Boston as the parade is underway.
It's time for our players and for all of our organization to say thank you for your loyalty, your support, your passion. Red Sox Nation is the best in the world.
We've been waiting so long for them to win.
It's just wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
So just the joyous celebration that continues here. This crowd is now 20 deep on both sides, hanging out of windows, on top of buildings, being a part of this wait for a lifetime celebration.
I had to admit, when I woke them up for the ninth inning, I was wondering, what if they don't win? And I've scarred them for life. But they won, and I was very happy that they shared it with us.
And I came out here, I had a bottle of champagne that was in my house since 1986. And we drank it with terrible champagne. But
We knew that because of the length and the intensity that this would be something special. But as we held up this trophy, we saw people just paralyzed in their excitement. There was a sense of community like nothing I had ever seen. And all we did was win a few little baseball games, but did a great deal for this city and for all of Red Sox Nation.
I'm sharing the thoughts of many members of Red Sox Nation. As Manny Ramirez, Derek Jeter is playing golf. This is better.
Every place that I go, a lot of people tell me, "Oh man, you make me so happy. You make the city so happy." But I want to tell all my fans, that they're the one who make me happy.
Manny Ramirez and the Red Sox are on top of the world here at the Rolling Rally.
This team had such an affection for their fans. They were so excited about getting out there and saying thank you. And it was basically 3 million fans saying thank you. Both sides saying thank you to each other.
I'm just really happy for everybody in Boston and all throughout New England. It's a great feeling. It's been a long time coming.
Boston Red Sox can finally say it.
And for us to be able to celebrate a world championship for the people here in the city of Boston that have endured so much heartache for a long, long, long time, it's just a great honor.
They are champions of the world. And although these players haven't waited 86 years, they are aware of the burden that a lot of Boston players have played under with the constant reminders of how long it's been.
I'm here to play not just for me, but for the guys that have been here and lost.
When that last out was made, that was probably one of the best feelings as a Red Sox person could ever have. Shelley grabbed me, hugged, and he did say, "This is for you." Then I went over and stood there to Wakefield, and Tim says, "You deserve this, Johnny."
For people like Johnny Pesky and Bobby Dorr and Dominic DiMaggio and Jim Lonborg, some of these great Red Sox, Rice and Lynn and Tiant and Evans, Yastrzemski, Bruce Hurst, Dave Henderson, Don Baylor, Marty Barrett, these guys don't have to hear about it anymore. Now Bill Buckner maybe can get a good night's sleep.
This goes well beyond the Boston Red Sox 2004. This is for all the people that and all the teams that have come up short. This is for the city, this is for all the fans, and that was why we did it.
This was our year. This was our year. Nobody was going to take it away from us. Not even the Bambino.
To be the team, to beat the curse, see the reaction of the Red Sox Nation, the smile on everybody's face, and just going into a winter of bliss.
Everybody knows that it's been 86 years. But for people who were just hoping to see one World Series in their lifetime, for them, it was one of the most joyous moments of their lives.
So happy that I could be with my dad, finally see them win it after, I know, many years of him wishing they could do it, and the pain and suffering, but now it's finally over.
Thank you, Red Sox! Thank you, Red Sox! Thank you, Red Sox! Thank you, Red Sox!
This wasn't simply a World Series victory, at least not for the people who've spent a lifetime waiting and wondering if they'd ever see this day. It was a moment in time, a very special moment, one that they'll cherish for the rest of their lives.
I would like to have my name inscribed in a green monster along with everybody else's. I wouldn't trade one World Series ring in Boston for 3 anywhere else.
I think all the baseball players out there with heart, with dedication, I think they're very happy about our team because we had fun. We did the impossible. We shocked the world.